Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my custom blood splatter Ghostface masks from a regular Easter Unlimited Fun World mask. I will go through the process, the materials, and show you how to achieve a super realistic blood splatter effect. First, you will want to mask up the shroud. You can mask up the eyes too if you like. I use painter's tape as it doesn't stick too much to the mask or the shroud, so it's easy to remove later. You want to make sure you tape as close to the edge of the mask to minimize any blood splatter on the shroud when painting. Once you've taped up the entire edge of the mask, tuck the excess tape behind and make sure to tuck in the shroud as I show you here. Doing this will stop the paint from getting on the material when we add the blood. Now it's all masked up and we are ready to start the blood painting. Now we will begin the blood painting, and we are going to use a product called Permablood. It's a permanent realistic blood paint that dries rubbery and always looks wet, which makes it look even more real. I begin by dabbing some of the blood on the mask and smudging it around. Don't go to heavy with this first part as it will take away from the next steps. I like to keep it one side of the mask, it just looks best in my opinion. Next, you need an old toothbrush. Dip the toothbrush into the blood and scratch the bristles of the brush towards the mask, and you will see it adds a nice subtle splatter effect. Once you have done some micro splattering, we can move on to some bigger splatters of blood. For this part, you will need a straw. Dip the end of the straw into the blood paint and point the straw towards the mask. Give a sharp blow through the straw, and you will see it gives a very nice splatter effect. The straw makes it really easy to get nice blood splatters, but be careful not to do too much as you can easily overdo this step. Next, I'm going to go back in with the toothbrush just to blend some of the bigger splatters in. It's subtle, but it makes it look that little bit more real. Once I'm done with that, I go back in with one more blood splatter, just for good luck. If you got any paint on the eye mesh, just wipe it off with a wet wipe as I had to here. I will be replacing the eye mesh with a darker material, so I'm not too worried about having paint on there. Now that I'm happy with my result, I'm going to leave it to dry for a few hours. Once it's dry, I'll take off the tape. Here we have the finished mask. I really like how the Permablood still looks wet, but it's completely dry. If you like the way this mask turned out, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if there's any other masks you would like to see me use Permablood on, let me know in the comments. If you're interested in purchasing some of the Permablood, I will leave a link for it in the description. Thanks for watching.